What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the episode of Honest Electronics. So if you haven't noticed it, today I'm going to be talking about this. So this is a fitness band powered by Hottech. So I'm going to be making a short review kind of thing. So let's get into the review. So let us begin with the box. Where I will give you a brief introduction to the box. Here it is written Hottech fitness band. Here we have some of the features such as alarm, anti-loss pedometer that will calculate our steps, Bluetooth and sleep monitor. Over here you can find that it is applicable for iOS 7.1 and above and for Android 4.4 and above. So here are some of the shipping details. You can pause the video if you want to really see the shipping details. It seems that it was shipped from New Delhi, and the MRP over here is not the real MRP. You can find it for around 1000 rupees, that is 1000 INR on Amazon. I will put the link of it in the description box below. So let's head into the box. Over here you can only find is this mini USB cable for charging. Let's keep it aside for a while. Other than that, you can find this manual written in Chinese, it seems, and English, both languages. And you can find this rubber kind of band that you can attach to a device, and you can hang it to a bag, or you can wear it around your neck. So we'll keep it aside. So okay guys, let's move to the device itself. So this is how the band would look like. So we'll have a look at its quality. So this thing over here is completely rubber, and the device itself is made up of plastic. The screen over here is plastic, and you can actually detach it like this. So you can actually change the color of bands. Different various kinds of color of bands are available, and also you can switch it to this circular kind of thing, and you can mount it on your bag, or you can wear it around your neck. So this is the device. Over here, through here you can charge the device. I will show you. You can just plug it in here, and then you can attach this USB for charging. So guys, I have been using this device for a while now, and in the manual it says that we have to download an application called Verifit 2.0. So before launching the application, you have to connect it with Bluetooth. YDY P101 is my device name. So after connecting with the Bluetooth, you can launch the application. But before moving to the application, I would like you guys to have a look at this watch. So this fitness band basically has 7 pages. The first being the home page that tells us the time, date, and the charge of the battery. The second screen tells us the steps that we have ran. The third screen, the third screen tells us the calories that we have burned in kilocalorie unit. The fourth screen tells us the distance that we have covered in kilometers. The fifth screen tells us the percentage of target that we have achieved. So my target is 1200 steps. It can't be kilometers at all. 1200 steps per day. So it tells me the percentage of my target that I have achieved. Alright, so guys, on launching the application, you see a nice home screen that's called main page, that tells us the steps that we have covered. It reminds us of our daily target. It also tells us the target that we have met in percentage, distance covered in kilometers, and calories burned in kilocalories. So to update the info of your steps from the smart band to your device, you have to just refresh it. So refreshing can take a bit time. You see, you can synchronize the data between these two. So just a second. There you go. So now the data over here has been updated. So moving on, this device performs various functions such as call alert. So during call alert, you get a vibration on your device. When your phone rings, you get a vibration on your device, and you best believe me that vibrations are loud enough that you get notified. Secondary alert is like it gives you can set a date and time, and weekly reminds us by giving a vibrating alert. Alarm alert, if you switch on the alarm alert, it vibrates when your alarm rings. take a photo. So this is really a cool feature. Actually, it's like a remote. When you switch this on, your band gets converted into a remote, and you have to just tap over this and boom, the photo gets clicked. So this is really a cool feature. Honestly, I like this feature the most. Alright, so moving on, there are device upgrades. So it basically upgrades the firmware. That's the Alright, so guys, anti-loss alert is basically when the distance between your band and cell phone increases by 5 meters, your band starts to vibrate. So I don't feel that's of any use, but the last one is of really great use. You guys remember that I told you that the last page I will talk to you about later. So this is the main function of that page. So when you lose your phone in the car, or the phone just slips from your pocket and it goes under the seat, and it's really headache to find it, or else wherever, if you have a spoiled room like me, at times it happens that you can't find your mobile phone and you are like ringing from other phone. So this function will really help you in that. Going to the last page, you have to just double tap over here, and there you go. So guys, can you hear it? So yeah, that's it. It can help you to find your phone when you double tap on your device, on your fitness band. Notification alert sound come from your mobile, and then you can find the mobile phone. So over here in details, you can find your week distance, the distance you have covered weekly steps, calories burned per week, your average distance for week, average steps per day, and average calories per day. Yeah. So guys, before starting up with the app asks you various information about your health and about your physical conditions. So you can on the basis of that, it calculates the calories you have burned. So over here you can add your height, your weight, your birth date, your gender. So basically the calories that this tells you have burned is a combination of all the calculation of your weight, height, and your age. So this is about it, guys. This was a small kind of preview of this smartwatch. So I know the name of my channel being Honest Electronics, I need to be honest with you. So there are disadvantages of this watch. This watch being economical for around 1000 rupees, there are some drawbacks. So the first drawback I feel is the battery life. So battery life is not that great. Where it promises to give us around 4 to 5 hours, it actually gives us around 4.5 hours without extensive use. But if you use this extensively, like you are continuously checking your steps, it gives you around 3 hours of battery life. But that's not a real issue, because you can charge it very quick, and full charging time is around like 45 minutes or maximum 1 hour. So the charging I don't feel is an issue, but the response is a real issue. This watch, I don't know, it doesn't respond at time. Like if you want to change the page, it can be headache at time, and it can really irritate you. As you can see over here, the page is not moving. I don't know why. This becomes an issue at time, but at times it's like really responsive. So these are the only two drawbacks that I feel. So if you like the video, please hit the like button, subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet, and I know for whom you are waiting. So Grandpa Dose.
Hey guys, this is Grandpa Dose with a dose of knowledge. So after a long time, I do use this fitness band. I think this is really value for money. If you're thinking of getting one, you must definitely get this Hottech fitness band. It's really value for money. Moving on, the dose of knowledge today will be about mobile phones and its radiations. So in today's life, we are almost more than half of our day we spend on mobile phones. So there are some precautions that we must keep in mind while using mobile phones. So the first precaution that we must keep in mind is that we must not extend a phone call more than 6 minutes, and also in order to be safe from the radiations, we must keep at least a distance of 30 to 20 to 30 centimeters from our body, so we are safe from the radiation. So moving on, we must not use mobile phones in vehicles such as trains, cars, obviously planes. And because in vehicle, in a closed compartment, it happens like the antenna of your mobile phone uses the maximum strength to get connected with the signal, that's the range of your mobile. So it causes to intensify the radiations incoming and outgoing, so it can cause really great harm. Moving on, this is for the people who spend their time in kitchen. So you must never ever keep mobile phones beside your gas or your stove, because it can cause I don't know what really happens, but it can really cause your mobile to blast.
Not Note 7. Any phone can blast. If you
It's not necessary, but there are some cases in which where the mobile phone have exploded besides the stove or your gas, whatever you call it. Moving on, the last precaution is for the children. So for the children below than the age of 15 must not use mobile phones at all, for that matter, because their health is growing and their tissues are not that developed to resist the radiations of your mobile phones. So they can cause them damage instantly, or they can cause them damage in terms of time, like long term effect. So this was a dose of knowledge for today. Thank you for seeing this video. Subscribe to this channel now, and you can also follow Honest Electronics on Twitter. The link of my Twitter account will be in the description box below. So keep supporting. Thank you and bye bye.